Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Oh my goodness, what a move. Excellent pass. Pulls up from mid-range. Wade knocks it down. The defender is shaking off on that one. Durant running the pick and roll. Gets the seal. Goes straight for a three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. An open three on the way. That's just way too easy. Gasol with the big rejection. Shoots with conviction. That's a bad shot. Wide open for a three. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. A good look for three. Durant drains the three-pointer. A tough three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. Oh, that's a nice dish. Create space with the crossover. Blows by the D. A step back shot. Better slow it down now. That's some solid defense. Fires away. 3 points off the board. Quickly takes it to the rim. Hard. Buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Open look. Wade. Shot is good. Great defense. Fakes the shot. Shot clock winding down. Durant secures the two-pointer. Gasol with a well-timed pick. To the paint with the heavy slam. The defender cannot keep up. The defender is shaking off on that one. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Step back and pops. Hard, knocks down the three. Just too quick for the defense. Launches on top of defense. Defense was all over. Gasol just casually drops it in. Double step back three from the pin. Uncontested three-pointer. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Capella says, not today. We got ourselves a tight ball game. The shot is contested. That was not a good chance. Launches on top of defense. An off-balance shot, no good. Capella makes an easy basket. They've turned the tables. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Gasol lays it in. Now that's too easy. And they're back on top. The ball is stopped. Capella sets a brick wall screen. Cut down. A clever pass. 4, 3, 2, 1. Durant. An explosive finish at the rim. They got the lead. What a game. 1. The Capella block. And that's the final buzzer. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Tip-off is next. Fading from mid-range, a missed attempt from three. No. Oh my goodness, what a move. Harden finding his rhythm. Better slow it down now. Pump fakes. Not much time left now. Gets a good look. Hits it. Blows by the D. Goes for a fadeaway. Sinks the basket. It's a brand new ball game from now. The defender cannot keep up. Watch out for the dunk. James with an effortless dunk. Harden changes pace, steps back and shoots. Harden, what a beautiful three. Another lead change in this heated game. Some tight defense here. Create space with the crossover. Blows by the D. Create space with the crossover. A clever fake. Harden changes pace, steps back and shoots. That was not a good chance. What an incredible assist. Cannot shake off the defender. A difficult mid-range shot. Nice D on that play. Shoots with conviction. The D was too tight on that shot. A clever pass. A fadeaway jumper. Malone sinks the basket. A failed drive attempt. The defender is shaking off on that one. A wide open three. James. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. The game is tied. Oh my goodness, what a move. Harden just drops his defender. That's some solid defense. Fakes the shot. Create space with a step back. Shot clock about to expire. Cannot shake off the defender. Fakes it, didn't shoot. A clever fake. King step. Goes straight for a three-pointer. An off-balance shot, no good. Harden finding his rhythm. Harden, what a beautiful three. Kind of forced that one. Makes it over tight defense. A failed drive attempt. Pump fakes. A step back shot. Hard. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Sets a solid screen. Step back and pops. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. The defender cannot keep up. There's still time for miracles. The defender is shaking off on that one. James with the rack attack. Elevates, throws the hammer Blows by the D from right under the basket. Adebayo lays it up and in. Shoots a fader, knocks down the three. The defender cannot keep up. The shot is contested. Harden with a difficult three-point shot. Cut down. 4, 3. Wide open for a 3, 2. Harden. That's just way too easy. One. That's too far out. And that concludes our game. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Move it. Come on.
The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. A tough three-pointer. Defense was all over. No hesitation for that shot. 3 points off the board. Going for the dunk. Gasol scores with a dunk. Fading from mid-range. Whew, missed an opportunity there. A clever fake. A wide open shot. Hits it. And they take the lead. Goes for a fadeaway. Drains the three-pointer. That player gives them the lead. Create space with the crossover. Pump fakes. An open three on the way. Hits it. it. Defense needs to be better now. A big basket. They got the lead. Some tight defense here. Excellent pass. That's a quick release. Rodman secures the two-pointer. Another lead change in this heated game. Rodman blocks the shot. A wide open three. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. An open mid-range. Gasol, shot is good. Gets a good look. Knocks it down. A tough shot. Not a smart play. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Elevates. Gasol with an effortless dunk. An open mid-range. Sinks the basket. A fadeaway jumper. Leonard knocks it down. Open look. Hits it. Oh my goodness, what a move. A wide open shot. Shot is good. Shoots a fader. What a beautiful three. A good look for three. No good from the three-point line. I'm afraid that's it. Not too much of a chance now. Robbie secures the two-pointer. Attacking the basket. Nails the two-pointer. Shoots from way downtown, from way outside. I can't believe it.
One, two, three, four.
Denies the shot. Shoots with conviction. Leonard sinks it over heavy contest. Four, three, two. Leonard with a big-time block. And this one is in the books. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. We'll start with a jump ball, and we're underway. Create space with a step back. Some tough luck there on the three. The defender is shaking off on that one. Oh my goodness, what a move. Great defense, fires away. The shot bounces off the rim. Pulls up from mid-range, shot is good. Harden changes pace, steps back and shoots. It's in, but it might be a better option for Harden to shoot the three. Some tight defense here. That shot was contested. Whoa, great D. Create space with the crossover. A successful contest by the defender. A forced shot and missed. Watch out for the dunk. Throws the hammer down. A wide open shot. Malone hits it. We're back to even now. Blows by the D. Uncontested three-pointer. That's what happens when Thompson is left open. The defender cannot keep up. Create space with a step back. That's a bad shot. That's a nice dish. Malone with the great anticipation. A contested shot. The defense was all over that shot. Fakes the shot. Goes for a fadeaway. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Harden finding his rhythm. Missed the open shot. Going for the dunk. Malone throws down a ferocious slam. That's some solid defense. He misses that? I don't believe it. Create space with the crossover. Open look. James Harden drains the J. A failed drive attempt. The defender cannot keep up. Launches on top of defense. Thompson hits a contested three. Double step back three from the pin. A tough three-pointer. Harden with a tough three over Thompson. Blows by the D. The shot is contested. The D was too tight on that shot. Fading from mid-range, the touch isn't quite there today. A clever fake. Every possession matters now. Malone with the heavy slam. The game is all tied up. The defender is shaking off on that one. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Better slow it down now. Launches a quick shot. Thompson shoots, and Thompson hits. Cannot shake off the defender. Step back and pops. The shot bounces off the rim. Cut down. Three. The fifth shot. Two. Thompson drains the three-pointer. One. And that's it. The game is over. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Move it. Come on.
The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Gains the first possession. Oh my goodness, what a move! Blows by the D. Time is running out. Pulls up from mid-range. Knocks it down. Bad shot selection right there. Whoa, great D. An open mid-range. Wade secures the two-pointer, and we're all tied up. Quick hands on that strip. Gets a good look. Sinks the basket. A good look for three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. An open three on the way. Some tough luck there on the three. Fires one off. The touch isn't quite there today. That's a quick release. Knocks down the three. Kinda forced that one. Not a smart play. in open mid-range. Wade knocks it down. Wide open for a three. 3 points off the board. Oh my goodness, what a move. The defender cannot keep up with the rack attack. Great defense. Create space with the crossover. What an incredible assist. Fakes the shot. Wally, that's a clean block. Not much time left now. Shoots with conviction. A missed attempt from 3. No whiskey. Scores with a dunk. Goes up for the layup. Lays it in. Now that's too easy. Some tight defense here. Rises up. He did not just miss that. With the block. Shot clock winding down. A long range 3-pointer. No whiskey. Hits it from the parking lot. A fadeaway jumper. The players are looking tired. A wide open shot. Hits it. The defender is shaking off on that one. To the paint, just casually drops it in. Blows by the D. The defender cannot keep up. Launches on top of defense. That's a bad shot. Giannis finishes with a commanding slam. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Uncontested 3-pointer. Wade, that's just way too easy. Here comes the supermodel, Giannis. An explosive finish at the rim. Oh my goodness, what a move. Cut down, just casually drops it in. Cut down, 4, 3, 2, just takes the ball away. That's a deep 3, and that's it. The game is over. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time. Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Gets a good look. Shot is good. The defender is shaking off on that one. That's some solid defense. Throws the hammer down. We're back to even now. Shoots a fader. An off-balance shot, no good. Going for the dunk. Elijah One with the heavy slam. Pulls up from mid-range, sinks the basket. And we're all tied up. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Open look, secures the two-pointer. A difficult mid-range shot, a forced shot and missed. A wide open three. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. To the paint, Elijah One with the posterizer. The shot is contested. That was not a good chance. Watch out for the dunk. Elijah One scores with a dunk. Fires away. No good from the three-point line. Pump fakes, flawless with the rack attack. Force the opponent to stop. Rises up with an effortless dunk. Shoots from way downtown. That's to be expected. An explosive finish at the rim. Setting a pick. Elevates. Elijah One. An explosive finish at the rim. Create space with the crossover. Weight. Going for the dunk. Elijah One with the rack attack. Rises up. Wallace just casually drops it in. Elijah One with an effortless dunk. Elevates with a jaw-dropping dunk. I'm afraid time is not their friend right now. Watch out for the dunk with a rim-rattling dunk. Wallace setting a screen. That's just way too easy. Fading from mid-range. Defense was all over. A good look for three. What a beautiful three.
One, two, three, four.
Create space with the crossover. Oh my goodness, what a move. with a hard strip. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, Elijah one with the block. 1. And this one is in the books. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. Tip-off is next. Wins the opening tip. Fakes the shot. The defender cannot keep up. Goes for a fadeaway. The D was too tight on that shot. Wallace with the heavy slam. Blows by the D. With the steal, a clever fake. Pump fakes. The defender is shaking off on that one. Fakes it. Propeller. That's a clean block. Time is running out. A fadeaway jumper. Booker knocks it down. Blows by the D. Wallace sends it away. Shoots a fader. Woo, missed an opportunity there. No hesitation for that shot. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Capella with a well-timed pick. A failed drive attempt. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Wallace blocks the shot. The defender is shaking off on that one. A clever fake. Pump fakes. A tough three-pointer. That's a bad shot. Throws the hammer down. Cannot shake off the defender. Capella with the screen. Great defense. Capella sets a brick wall screen. Shot clock about to expire. Levine! Pure dominance on display right there. The defender cannot keep up. Goes for a fadeaway. Nice D on that play. Fires one off. Jared Jackson Jr. 3 points off the board. Rises up. Wallace scores with a dunk. Create space with the crossover. The defender is dropped. Not much time. Wallace just denies the shot. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Wide open for a three. Knocks down the three. Some tight defense here. The Booker with a big time block. They're leading by a large margin. A fadeaway jumper, not feeling it from beyond the arc. What an incredible with the big rejection. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Cannot shake off the defender. Fading from mid-range, drains the three-pointer. Oh my goodness, what a move. Cut down, Levine throws down a ferocious slam.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cut down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wallace just casually drops it in. 1, that's too far out. And that concludes our game. And they come away with the W. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Gains the first possession. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Better slow it down now. Gets a good look. Shot is good. To the paint, Elijah won. With the posterizer, it's a brand new ball game from now. Oh my goodness, what a move. Open look. Secures the two-pointer. Bad shot selection right there. The defense was all over that shot. Elevates Embiid with the rim rattling dunk. Fakes the shot. For the dunk, Westbrook with a jaw-dropping dunk. Embiid's wall out there with that screen. The shot is contested. Defense was all over. Pump fakes. Tight defense right there. Create space with the crossover. Going for the dunk. Elijah won. An explosive finish at the rim. The game is tied. Elijah won with a big-time block. Fires away. The shot bounces off the rim. A wide-open three. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Blows by the D. Shoots a fader. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. An open three on the way. Westbrook hits it. Defense needs to be better now. The defender is shaking off on that one. Leonard just takes the ball away. A clever fake. A fadeaway jumper. Elijah won. Hits it. The ball is stopped. Goes for a fadeaway. Embiid connects from mid-range. Excellent pass. Watch out for the dunk. Leonard scores with a dunk. That's some solid defense. Shoots a fader. 3 points off the board. the dunk. Westbrook is just unstoppable. Launches on top of defense. Embiid ready to protect the paint. A missed attempt from three. No. A large deficit to overcome with precious little time remaining. To the paint. Oh, what a shocking miss. Embiid shoots off with one leg. Embiid hits the mid-range shot with ease. The defender cannot keep up. He's so crafty with the ball. Cut down. 4, 3. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. 2. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is. A big win for them.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on. Come on.
Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Wins the opening tip. Uncontested three-pointer. The touch isn't quite there today. A good look for three. Drains the three-pointer. Just denies the shot. Create space with the crossover. An open mid-range. Leonard sinks the basket. A tough shot. Nice D on that play. Oh my goodness, what a move. Pulls up from mid-range. Tatum knocks it down. A wide open shot. Secures the two-pointer. A contested shot. Whoa, great D with an effortless dunk. Blows by the D. An open three on the way. No good from the three-point line. Rises up with the heavy slam. The defender cannot keep up. Gets a good look. Missed it. Fakes the shot. Rodman. Pure dominance on display right there. The defender is shaking off on that one. Elevates. Tatum throws the hammer down. An open mid-range. Hits it. Create space with the crossover. Goes straight for a three-pointer. An off-balance shot, no good. Wide open for a three. What a beautiful three. Pulls up from mid-range. Durant sinks the basket. The defender is shaking off on that one. Aim from mid-range. Leonard, shot is good. Oh, that's a clean block. Fires away. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. Rodman nails the two-pointer. Tight defense right there. Rises up. Wallace with the rack attack. Uncontested three-pointer. Some tough luck there on the three. Too soft on the shot. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. I'm afraid that's it. Not too much of a chance now. Time is running out. Great defense. And Durant sends it back. Great defense to force a shot clock violation. Shoots with conviction. That was not a good chance. Wallace, an explosive finish at the rim. A failed drive attempt. Blows by the D. An open three on the way. Knocks down the three. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. A wide open shot. And that's the final buzzer. And they come away with the W. The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. And we're underway. Fires away. That's just way too easy. Oh my goodness, what a move. A fadeaway jumper. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now, and we're all tied up. The defender cannot keep up. Wide open for a three. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. A good look for three. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. It's a brand new ball game from now. A wide open three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. A clever pass, fakes the shot. Open look. Shot clock winding down, hits it. Blows by the D. Create space with the crossover. The defender is shaking off on that one. An open mid-range. Shot is good. We're back to even now. Some tight defense here. The defender cannot keep up. Shot clock about to expire. That's a nice dish. They just couldn't get a shot off in time. Fading from mid-range. A clever fake. A difficult mid-range shot. A forced shot and missed. Uncontested three-pointer. 3 points off the board. What an incredible assist. Siakam finishes with a commanding slam. Cannot shake off the defender. With the big rejection. Open look. Secures the two-pointer. And they take the lead. Going for the dunk. Wallace with the heavy slam. A big basket. They got the lead. Oh my goodness, what a move. A good look for three. Drains the three-pointer. That player gives them the lead. A long-range three-pointer. Spectacular shooting performance. A big basket. They got the lead. That's some solid defense. Lays it up. Siakam buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. There's still time for miracles. Wide open for a three. No good from the three-point line. Gets a good look. Not much time left now. Knocks it down. They pull one back. Oh my goodness, what a move. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. To the paint. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game. The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Wins the opening tip. A step back shot. Whew, missed an opportunity there. That's a slick move. Shot clock about to expire. Sinks the basket. The defender cannot keep up. A wide open shot. Secures the two-pointer. The game is tied. Fires away. That's just way too easy. Goes for a fadeaway. Malone. Shot is good. Watch out for the dunk. Malone with an effortless dunk. The defender is shaking off on that one. Pulls up from mid-range. Malone sinks the basket. Step back and pops. Jaren Jackson Jr. knocks down the three. Shoots a fader. Defense was all over. A step back shot. Some tough luck there on the three. Elevates. Malone throws the hammer down. Create space with the crossover. Blows by the D. Uncontested three-pointer. The shot bounces off the rim. Russ stops and pops. Westbrook hits it. A failed drive attempt. A fadeaway jumper. Malone knocks it down. Wow, that was way too easy with an emphatic slam from Russ. The floor is looking slippery out there. Watch out for the dunk. Malone. Pure dominance on display right there. Blows by the D. Goes for a fadeaway. Malone sinks the basket. Pump fakes. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Elevates. Malone just casually drops it in. Great defense. They're leading by a large margin. Rises up with the rack attack. To the paint. Malone Torres with a dunk. That's a deep three. It's too hard to make a shot from that distance.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cut down. 4, 3 from way outside. I can't believe it. Three, 2, 1. That shot was contested, and that concludes our game. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. We'll start with a jump ball. A contested shot, not a smart play. An open three on the way. What a beautiful three. Open look, hits it. Some tight defense here. Fading from mid-range. 3 points off the board. Pulls up from mid-range. Tatum, shot is good. The defender cannot keep up. An open mid-range. Secures the two-pointer. Launches a quick shot. The D was too tight on that shot. The defender is shaking off on that one. A wide open shot. Knocks it down. A wide open three. That's just way too easy. Create space with the crossover. Oh my goodness, what a move. A clever pass. Pump fakes. That's a quick release. Rodman secures the two-pointer. Davis setting the pick. That's some solid defense. Gets a good look. Tatum hits it. Great defense. An open mid-range. Knocks it down. A good look for three. Knocks down the three. The defender is shaking off on that one. Attacking the basket. Makes an easy basket. Going for the dunk. An explosive finish at the rim. Blows by the D. Oh my goodness, what a move. A wide open shot. Sinks the basket. Create space with the crossover. Shoots from way downtown. Hits it from the parking lot. The defender cannot keep up. Rodman sets a solid screen. Wide open for a three. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. We're back to even now. Create space with the crossover. Fakes the shot. A fadeaway jumper. Defense needs to be better now. Every possession matters now. Drains the three-pointer. We got ourselves a tie. Elevates with the posterizer. Uncontested three-pointer. What a beautiful three. They've turned the tables. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Blows by the D. Cut down. Time is running out. 4, 3, 2. Tatum with the block. And that's it. The game is over. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time.
Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. And we're underway. Oh my goodness, what a move. A clever fake. Pump fakes, rises up. Rodman scores with a dunk. The defender is shaking off on that one. Shoots a fader. Davis, shot is good, and we're all tied up. Fakes the shot. Pulls up from mid-range. It's in, but it might be a better option for Harden to shoot the three. The defender cannot keep up. A wide open three. That's what happens when Thompson is left open. And they take the lead. Oh my goodness, what a move. Open look. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. Cannot shake off the defender. A clever fake. Shot clock winding down. Harden finding his rhythm. James Harden drains the J. That player gives them the lead. Goes up for the layup, lays it up and in. Another lead change in this heated game. Blows by the D. Gets a good look. It's in, but it might be a better option for Harden to shoot the three. A big basket. They got the lead. An open three on the way. Drains the three-pointer, and they take the lead. Fires away. Leonard, that's just way too easy. That player gives them the lead. Fakes it, blocks the shot. A failed drive attempt. Double step back three from the pier. A tough three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. No. The defender is shaking off on that one. That's a nice dish. Going for the dunk. Davis with the heavy slam. The defender cannot keep up. Creates space with a step back. Hard. Knocks down the three. Davis running the pick and roll. Creates space with the crossover. An open three on the way. How did Clay miss that shot? Pump fakes. Quickly takes it to the rim. Hard. Nails the two-pointer. Some tight defense here. Wide open for a three. Thompson shoots and Thompson hits. There's still time for miracles. Blows by the D. A step back shot. Hard. 3 points off the board. The 10 shot. A wide open three. Thompson hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Create space with the crossover. Excellent pass. The defender cannot keep up. Just too quick for the defense. A clever fake. Shot clock about to expire. Somebody give them a map. Cut down. Hard. Makes an easy basket. 2. The defender is shaking off on that one, and that's the final buzzer. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. We'll start with a jump ball. Gains the first possession. Open look. A two-pointer, won't go. Fires one off, hits it. Gasol setting a screen. Watch out for the dunk. Nowinski with an effortless dunk. Oh my goodness, what a move. Fires away. Westbrook. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. With a well-timed pick. An open mid-range. Nowinski sinks the basket. Goes for a fadeaway, knocks it down. A good look for three. Allen, what a beautiful three. The game is tied. Russ stops and pops. They're struggling on the offensive end. Fading from mid-range. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Gets a good look. Nowinski secures the two-pointer. An aqua shot off of contact, tossed it up, and somehow it goes in. Uncontested three-pointer. The touch isn't quite there today. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Fires away. Westbrook knocks down the three. A good look for three. Drains the three-pointer. Force the opponent to stop. To the paint, Westbrook with the rim-rattling dunk. A wide open three, 3 points off the board. Create space with the crossover. Russ stops and pops. Shot is good. Uncontested three-pointers, Allen. That's just way too easy. Shoots a fader. An off-balance shot, no good. Every possession matters now. Wide open for a three. It's solved. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. And they're back on top. Blows by the D. The shot is contested. Here comes the supermodel. That's a bad shot. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Driving for a layup, and this one is in the books. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Wins the opening tip. Create space with a step back. That was not a good chance. An open three on the way. The shot bounces off the rim. Pulls up from mid-range. Jaren Jackson Jr. secures the two-pointer. Oh my goodness, what a move. Going for the dunk, just casually drops it in. It's a brand new ball game from now. Step back and pops. Hard. What a beautiful three. A failed drive attempt. Fakes the shot. Pump fakes. Not much time left now. A long-range three-pointer. Doncic. Spectacular shooting performance. The game is tied. The defender is shaking off on that one. Rises up. Wallace throws the hammer down. That's some solid defense. The defender cannot keep up. The defender is dropped. That's a nice dish. Create space with the crossover. Time is running out. Leonard sinks the basket. We're back to even now. A wide open shot. Hard. Hits it. Cannot shake off the defender. Great defense. Watch out for the dunk with the rack attack, and we're all tied up. Double step back three from the pier. Uncontested three-pointer. Knocks down the three. Oh my goodness, what a move. Tight defense right there. The defender cannot keep up. Fires away. Some Luka magic on display right there. It's a brand new ball game from now. Blows by the D. A step back shot. Jaren Jackson Jr. That's just way too easy. A failed drive attempt. Wide open for a three. Leonard, 3 points off the board. The game is tied. Create space with a step back. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. That's too far out. You won't be making that shot every day. We're all tied up in the final moment with a hard strip. Launches on top of defense. Better slow it down now. The defender is shaking off on that one. Goes for a fadeaway. The defense was all over that shot. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Flawless. Just casually drops it in. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, sends it away. 1. And this one is in the books. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back. The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Gains the first possession. The defender is shaking off on that one. Leonard throws the hammer down. A tough three-pointer. That was not a good chance. No hesitation for that shot. An off-balance shot, no good. Elevates. Wallace with an effortless dunk. It's a brand new ball game from now. Jokic sets the screen. An open three on the way. Jokic is also dangerous from the perimeter. Oh my goodness, what a move. The defender cannot keep up. Fading from mid-range, shot clock winding down. A forced shot and missed. Launches a quick shot. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Some tight defense here. Create space with the crossover. A wide open three. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Jokic sets a solid screen. Shoots from right under the rim. Jokic lays it up and in. To the paint with a jaw-dropping dunk. A good look for three. Drains the three-pointer. Blows by the D. Rises up. Wallace scores with a dunk. That's a big body setting the pick. A wide open three. Leave Jokic open and you'll pay the price. Great defense. What an incredible assist. Wallace, an explosive finish at the rim. Jokic, running the pick and roll. Open look, knocks it down. Cannot shake off the defender. Wallace, setting the pick. That's some solid defense. Goes straight for a three-pointer. That's a bad shot. Shoots with conviction. Curve makes a tough three. Wow, that was way too easy. That's a deep three. Hits it from the parking lot. The defender cannot keep up. Wallace setting a screen. Wallace setting a pick. A failed drive with the block. A large deficit to overcome with precious little time remaining. With an amazing shot. Dream shake from Jokic. An open three on the way. What a beautiful three. Jokic with the great anticipation.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wide open for a three. Cut down. No good from the three-point line. Three. A fadeaway jumper. And that concludes our game. And there it is. A big win for them. Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. Okay, now, the opening tip. Blows by the D. Create space with the crossover. Gets a good look. Durant, shot is good. Great defense. A good look for three. You should never leave Curry open like that. Another lead change in this heated game. Some tight defense here. Cannot shake off the defender. Excellent pass. Davis sets a solid screen. Shot clock about to expire. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. A clever pass. An open mid-range. Curry. Shot is good. That's a slick move. That's some solid defense. To the paint with the heavy slam. A clever fake. Elevates. Jared Jackson Jr. finishes with a commanding slam. The defender is shaking off on that one with the rack attack. Oh my goodness, what a move. Rodman setting a screen. Rodman with a well-timed pick. Quickly takes it to the rim. Curry buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. A failed drive attempt. A tough three-pointer. Defense was all over. Running the pick and roll. Fakes the shot. A clever pass. Step back and pops. Jared Jackson Jr. drains the three-pointer. Davis running the pick and roll. Fires away. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Uncontested three-pointer. Whew, missed an opportunity there. That's a nice dish. Forced the opponent to stop. Watch out for the dunk. An explosive finish at the rim. Pump fakes. A wide open three. Curry will hit that shot 24/7. Davis sets a solid screen. Durant, that's just way too easy. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Fakes it, didn't shoot. A clever fake. Fakes the shot. The floor is looking slippery out there. Not much time left now. Jared Jackson Jr. secures the two-pointer. Create space with the crossover. KD with the killer crossover. Cut down. 4, 3. An open three on the way. 2. The touch isn't quite there today. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Tip-off is next. And we're underway. Going for the dunk, just casually drops it in. Goes straight for a three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. No. Goes for a fadeaway. Leonard knocks it down. And we're all tied up. Some tight defense here. He's so crafty with the ball. Fires away. Some tough luck there on the three. A good look for three. Curry. 3 points off the board. Davis setting a pick with a well-timed pick. The defender cannot keep up. Davis throws the hammer down. Wow, that was way too easy. Porzingis setting a screen. Davis with a big-time block. That's some solid defense with the heavy slam. Rises up. Davis scores with a dunk. Blows by the D. The shot is contested. Curry's three is always a thing of beauty. The defender is shaking off on that one. Fading from mid-range. Better slow it down now. Uncontested three-pointer. Knocks down the three. The floor is looking slippery out there. Excellent pass. Wide open for a three. Porzingis. What a beautiful three. Davis setting a pick. A good look for three. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Great defense. Leonard running the pick and roll. Oh my goodness, what a move. Time is running out. Shoots with conviction. The D was too tight on that shot. Shot clock winding down. Uncontested three-pointer. Curry with the triple. 3 more points for his team. Gets the seal. Launches on top of defense. That was not a good chance. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Pump fakes. Every possession matters now. Launches on top of defense. The D was too tight on that shot. Now that's what we call a Brill Davis. That's a clean block. No hesitation for that shot. That's just way too easy. Cut down, 4, Porzingis, 3 points off the board.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4, 3, 2, the shot is contested, 1, and that's it. The game is over. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Gains the first possession. An open 3 on the way. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Wide open for a 3. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. To the paint with the rack attack. A clever fake. He's so crafty with the ball. Shot clock by low with the big rejection. The defender cannot keep up. Wade hits it. A big basket. They got the lead. Cannot shake off the defender. Capella with the screen. Blows by the D. A fadeaway jumper, boom, sinks the basket. And they take the lead. Elevates with an effortless dunk. That player gives them the lead. Creates space with the crossover. Pulls up from mid-range. Curry hits it. Another lead change in this heated game. The defender is shaking off on that one. Great defense. Fires away. Wade drains the three-pointer, and they take the lead. Oh my goodness, what a move. Create space with the crossover. Watch out for the dunk. Capella scores with a dunk. We're back to even now. Shoots with conviction. A missed attempt from three. No. Time is running out. Shoots a fader. Whoa, great D. Curry, a quick shot off the catch. Curry knocks down the three. Flag snatches on. Boom. Quick hands on that strip. A wide open three. Curry with a circus three-point shot. Cannot shake off the defender. The defender cannot keep up. Wide open for a three. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. The Capella block. Leonard with the rack attack. That's some solid defense. An open three on the way. Curry doing what Curry does. Blows by the D. A wide open three. What a beautiful three. The defender is shaking off on that one. Oh my goodness, what a move. A wide open shot. Off the mark on that one. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Fires away. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Not much time left now. With the steal, cut down. The defender is shaking off on that one. 4-1, boom, gets the steal. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is, a big win for them.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. We'll start with a jump ball. Fading from mid-range, Leonard knocks it down. The defender is dropped. A fadeaway jumper, Leonard sinks the basket, and we're all tied up. Uncontested three-pointer. Curry will hit that shot 24/7. A tough three-pointer. An off-balance shot, no good. An open mid-range. They're struggling on the offensive end. What an incredible assist. Shot clock winding down. Leonard just denies the shot, and it's a shot clock violation. Going for the dunk, Leonard, an explosive finish at the rim. Fakes the shot. Excellent pass, a clever fake. To the paint, Leonard just casually drops it in. Just too quick for the defense, fakes it, didn't shoot. Open look, Curry, shot is good. Pump fakes. Shoots a fader. Leonard secures the two-pointer. Some tight defense here. Goes for a fadeaway. Not a smart play. Davis throws the hammer down. That's a nice dish. Leonard throws down a ferocious slam. Oh my goodness, what a move. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Leonard hits it over defense. That's tough. The defender cannot keep up. Leonard with a well-timed pick. Quick hands on that strip. A good look for three. Curry doing what Curry does. And this one is in the books. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time.